Greetings and welcome to Live with Connie. Today, my guest star is Krystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. So, how are you doing today, Krystal?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Doing good. Been working on stuff to do with patterns and filming videos today, and got some knitting in. So let's see. We have Marshall and Mary here. How are y'all doing today? And what are y'all currently working on? And for those that are watching on replay, I want to welcome y'all also. And please leave a comment to let us know that you watched on replay. And feel free to answer any questions that we ask on today's live in the chat or in the comment section for those watching on replay. But so what have you been working on, Krystal?
My dragons. Let me try to get one out. I finally got all the front legs done and sewn
Nice,
on.
nice.
Well, so now the next part I'd be working on the back legs.
Let's see, Backbeat's here. Hi, Backbeat. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? So the weather was bad in your area today too, huh, Krystal?
Yeah, it rained. I think I was asleep when it started, but I think it started about 4 or 5 in the morning. And I woke up at 9. It had slacked off, and it rained for like 2 more hours. So then it stopped.
Ours hit later. And actually, whenever I was filming Crochet Tuesday today,
Hmm.
we had like some really loud thunder. It scared me. If y'all watch the video, y'all see where it happens. And I really like you can hear it a little in the background, but I really would have thought it would have been louder. But because I mean it was loud to me. I don't know why it's you know real faint in the background, but oh I don't like the stormy weather. Let's see. Mary says she's still working on throws for her mom and her youngest kid for Christmas. Nice. Uh oh. We lost Krystal. The aliens got her. Bring her back. Yay, the aliens brought you back.
I think I need a new camera.
And you know what's funny? I have the same camera as you, and I don't have problems with mine doing that.
I don't know. Hold on. Let me try to restart the web page. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Or should I say refresh it?
okay. So Backbeat is working on the American flag Afghan. Nice. Eventually, I want to make one of those. And let's see. Nisi's here, and I'm sorry, Nisi. Yeah, Ivy. Okay. And Trisha's here too. How are y'all doing today? And what are y'all currently working on? Okay, Krista's
Nothing.
back. Welcome back. Trisha wants to know what camera it is that we have. Do you remember offhand?
Hold on 1 second.
I would
I
have to
can
look up.
barely hear anything.
I would have to look up my Amazon history to find out. Let's see. Deneen and Teresa are here. How are y'all doing today? And what are y'all currently working on? But yeah, I know we got our cameras off of Amazon because Crystal had come across the camera and she was showing me, and I was like, oh, I didn't even think to get like a separate web camera like that. And I'm like, oh, that would be perfect, and it wasn't too, it wasn't pricey, so I went ahead and got the same camera.
For some reason, my camera just don't like my laptop anymore. And then when it does this, when it cuts off like that, it makes everything lower. I can barely even hear you.
See, now I
And
find you're
my
low.
volume is all the way up. And I don't know if there's a setting on StreamYard for that or not. You know what?
Yeah.
Let me leave the complete studio and I'll try to come back.
Okie dokie.
I'll fix it.
Sorry
I might
about
have
the
to end up
technical.
restarting my.
Sorry,
I'll
we're
be back.
having technical issues today. Hopefully, when Crystal comes back, everything will be good. And let's see, Trisha says she's working on a knitted top. She needs a camera, but I do not know what to buy. Um, like I said, we got ours off of Amazon, but Crystal seems to have issues with hers. I really don't find that I've had issues with mine, but I also wonder if it's her internet too, because I know she has a lot of internet trouble. And let's see, Teresa is working on a 4 strand multi weight headband for her daughter. Nice. I love headbands. I haven't made one in quite a while though. Oh, and Joe's here. Boo back at you, Joe. How are you today, and what are you currently working on? Mary says, I may be late in saying this, but I could hear Crystal. It was kind of staticky right before she signed off, though. See, I find I'm having trouble hearing her. But then another thing it could be too, the weather, because she's been having a lot of bad weather. Okay, you're back again.
Now I hear you.
Awesome. Yeah, you're
As
sounding
long as it
louder
don't cut out
now.
again. Sometimes the camera will go off, but it won't mute it. Then the next phase, the camera stays on, but then my mic goes out. So I don't know. I think I need a completely new. Maybe there's like a loose wire somewhere in there, and it cuts out. I have no clue.
And now you're getting back low again. See, I wondered like if some of the issues could have to do with your internet.
We have pretty good internet. It's just I think my computer needs to get to a different operating system.
Let's see. Joe said he's working on his business work actually. Awesome. And Miguel's here. Hi, Miguel. How are you doing today? So has everyone had an so has everyone had I can't speak today. Have y'all been having an awesome day today, everyone? Let's see, Teresa's here. Hi, Teresa. How are you doing today? Did anyone do anything special today? Anyone cooked anything tasty? Yeah, me and Frank just got pizza today. We didn't feel like cooking. And yesterday Frank was busy yesterday, and like he was so tired last night. And then this morning, like he was still kind of tired, and he had a doctor's appointment, and so we were just like, let's just make it easy. Miguel says finishing up some whips I'll be showing in a video. Nice, nice, nice. Actually, in the next few days, my pumpkin plaid knitted beanie should be released. So be looking for that video. I actually filmed most of the video today, and I started working on editing it, and I realized I totally forgot to mention my testers and like show their finished projects of it. I was like, oh no, how could I have forgotten them? So So I gotta go back and film about that section. But everything else is filmed for the video. Just waiting on my last tester, which she's pretty sure she's gonna finish it tonight. So probably, like I said, probably in the next day or two. It'll probably be maybe 3 days. So let's see. Margaret's here. Hi, Margaret. How are you doing today? And Chris too. Hi, Chris. Teresa's working on socks. Nice. I get excited when I hear socks. It's something about socks. And Miguel saying for you, Krystal, let your mom know. In yesterday's video, I showed the space I had my garden a couple of years back. Oh, y'all! If y'all didn't watch Krystal's live, yesterday, it was yesterday, right?
Yes, I had to do it for a second.
I get my days confused. she had a, she had a special guest on her live.
Yes.
Mama showed up.
Yeah.
Everyone was just like, "Oh, it's Mama." And let's see. Chris loves our hats, Krystal.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, yours is cool. You came up with your own pattern for that one, or
Just this part, the buckle and the band are my idea, but this actual hat is Bagodays.
is what?
It's Krystal Bagodays pattern.
Okay.
But this part and the band is Mama actually gave me the idea. So I found a way to make the buckle because there is like a piece that goes underneath to make it look like the top and the bottom where it is over a buckle. So
Cool. Because eventually I'm gonna make other witch hats. Y'all know me with holiday hats, and this is the one I made last year, and y'all probably saw me wearing it in one of my videos a while back.
that's
Has a
cute.
spider in the front,
Mm-hmm.
and like you can't see real good the band. It's a purple sparkly. Okay,
I
I
can
think yeah,
kind of
now
see
it's
the
showing
sparkles
better.
in that.
Yeah, it's showing better now. Yeah. This is a knitted one. Okay.
It does actually stand up, but I like it where it's leaned over. So it will stand up, but I think it looks too odd. I just kind of fold it over.
Yeah.
This
This is a bat hat that I knitted last year. It was actually a child hat pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, I really like it. So I basically just knitted a black hat and did the wings and the ears from the pattern, and then did the face like how the pattern showed it. And so I'm feeling batty today. Let's see. Miguel says my background's spooky. It's Halloween. You gotta have fun with Halloween. And let's see. Sam is here. Hi, Sam. How are you doing today? And Marshall saying, "You're beautiful, Mama. She's so sweet."
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, Chris says he loves the buckle and band.
Thank you, Chris.
And Margaret saying a couple of days ago her niece caught COVID. Oh no. And she's in the hospital. She's having a hard time breathing. Please continue praying for her. Thank you very much. She will be in our prayers. And I believe you mentioned that the other day too.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hopefully she gets better soon.
I hope so
Miguel
too.
says how you made a turkey hat. I did a couple of crochet turkey hats last year. So they're not my patterns. They're patterns that I found. Well, I may have had to kind of piece together different patterns. I don't remember for sure, but I think it was patterns I followed. But and actually, I was trying to work on designing a knitted turkey hat yesterday, and it failed. And it's like I have a graph worked up. I got the graph, but like it's too big to go all the way around the hat. I was gonna do it just in the in the front, but I don't like it's different than how I normally do my color work in the round, like when going all the way around. And it's like I don't really know what to how to do the yarn. And like what I did,
What
I had
about
like
me?
big holes because it's like
Have you thought about trying to do just regular crochet instead
I
of knitting?
I
It might work out better. You can, like, when you crochet, if you just have the two loops, like say you're doing just a regular single crochet, before you go over to pull it through the two loops, change the color and pull it up from the previous row or whatever, and it will change the color. Maybe that might work easier for that specific pattern.
I have thought about using it for the crochet pattern. But what's bad is with crochet, I'm buried in blankets right now. And I have so much going on with blankets that it's easier right now for me to do design knitted patterns.
Yeah.
But it's like, but with knitting, it's like you have that in Storzia or however you say it, but that's typically done flat.
Mm.
And there is like an in the round method, and I found one tutorial, but I couldn't really follow what all she was really doing. Like it was basically where she was going like backwards, like on the pearl side,
Mm.
it, and like where she was, and it was like, but she had the yarns all over, and I couldn't see clear enough to see what she was doing. But I don't know, like with knitting, color work can get tricky with certain things. And you have all these different methods. And let's see. But yeah, I probably will eventually use that graph on a crochet hat. It may not be till next year, but I have the graph ready. And Backbeat says he donated 20 hats today. Oh, awesome!
Hold on.
And
Somebody's at the back door. One second.
okay, Isola's here. Hi, Isola. How are you doing today?
No,
And
don't.
okay, so you're hearing a crackling noise, Nisi?
Set it up there. I'm doing something.
Is anyone else hearing crackling?
Can you all hear me any better, or is it still crackling?
Yeah, Chris is saying he thinks your mic is a bit crackly.
Yeah, I said that a few minutes ago. I did adjust something, so I didn't know if it was any better.
Backbeat says that he's donating the Afghan in July to raise funds to help veterans like myself. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see. Mhm. Hi, Marshall. I believe we had greeted you like early on the live. At
And
least I think we did.
they had to go take the dogs out or something. I saw
Okay,
when she said, I'm back. So
okay,
most of them are saying that's better.
okay.
So,
Good, good, good. Okay, I'm all caught up with the comments. So, do you want to ask the first question, Crystal?
yeah. All right. So, what phone app do you use the most? Since I mostly use my laptop, what I use on my phone as an app is my video converter. So that's how I put my intro and outro in all my videos and do like the fade where it fades in, fades out, or the little slide motion things. That's the only thing I technically use on my phone.
Hi, Kat. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Well, for me, the funny thing is, I, I've only had a smartphone for what about 3 months, maybe now.
Mhm.
Not long. So so of course I use Facebook on there, Facebook Messenger, um, YouTube, Gmail for my email. Because a lot of times, like if I see I have an email, I'll read it from the phone, but I usually don't respond to it until I'm on my computer where I can type, unless it's something like short, real short. Because I don't know, I don't like trying to type on a phone. A lot of type, too much typing. It's so much easier on a keyboard, a
Mhm.
real keyboard. I think that there's those, and then for games, I like Lily's Garden. I've gotten addicted to that game lately. And another one I'll play is Matchington Mansion. So what apps? Let us know what apps that y'all like the most on y'all phone. Let's see. I keep saying text now. So is that? I take it that must be an app.
Yeah, it's a texting app.
Okay. Oh yeah,
It's
and
like if
Snapchat too. I just discovered Snapchat finally. The other day, I found an alien filter and made myself an alien. And let's see. Let's see. Teresa says I use Knit Companion. It's it's great for keeping your place on any pattern, knit or crochet. But yeah, YouTube wins. Huh, I'm gonna have to check out Knit Companion. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. Okay. Yeah, that is one thing. Are there like some good like crochet and knitting apps for the phone other than the one that Teresa just mentioned?
I have no idea. So if somebody knows, let her know.
Trisha says I use messages a lot. My son and I text back and forth. Also, iMovie to make my videos. And Marshall saying Redley app. I guess that's to do with books, I'm presuming. Joe says WhatsApp. Okay. Teresa says she uses the free version, but paid version is only $8 per year with more capabilities. Mary says, I think I use Tapped Out. It's a Simpsons game, and Love and Pie is another game. Oh, sweet. I always love like those little like time management games, like Flow, um, like Flo's Cafe. No, it's Flo's Diner. That's it. Mary says I have Bellish and Dribbler on my phone, but don't use them. Marshall saying that the Redley app is 2 months free and $11.99 a month after that, and you'll get all past and present magazines for everything, not just crafts and books, etc. It's worth it to get all the patterns. Oh, that's sweet. Margaret saying Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, I do have Instagram too, but like I've said before, I'm not the biggest fan on Instagram because I wish you could do more with it from a regular computer.
Now, they did start making it where you can post pictures from your laptop. At least on my webpage, it shows now where you can add a little picture. It's a square in the very middle at the right top hand corner. In the middle of all those symbols, a square with a plus in it. It lets you add a picture while you're on the laptop or desktop.
I'm gonna have to look for that, see if I can do it now, because that's my biggest pet peeve. Because okay, if I want to make a, it's always if I wanted to make a post, I had to do it from the phone,
Same with me. I
and
could always
on
do
my
it from my
Kindle
tablet.
Fire. Okay, let's see. Back be saying I had my great grandma's Afghans made 40 years ago. Oh, that's sweet. That's something to treasure. Okay, gonna move on to the next question. Let's see. What is your favorite Halloween movie? Um, my favorite Halloween movie would be Freddy versus Jason and like the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. But Freddy versus Jason is the funniest one. How about you, Crystal?
Oh my god, I love horror movies, but when they were doing all the Saw movies, they would come out right around Halloween. So I try to watch at least one of those when they come on TV, and then I also watch every year. I watch Hocus Pocus and one of the Halloweens, whether it's the original one uh, or the newer ones that was made in 2018 with the older Jamie Lee Curtis. So I got 4 Halloween movies on my DVR right now, waiting to be watched the day before and the day of Halloween. So
Yeah, you love your Halloween movies, but like Saw, like it was a good movie, but it's so graphic.
yeah, I watched the final chapter actually yesterday, and that one it was supposed to be for 3D, but you could tell so much that the blood looked so fake, and it was just that kind of was the downside. But I still liked the movie because the way it ended, I had forgot everything, and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, the Amityville horror movies. I love
Hmm.
those. But even that it kind of gets a little too I don't know, like some of the evil stuff. I don't like when it gets like too much into that type of stuff.
Hmm.
I mean, it was still a good movie, but that stuff gives me the creeps. Let's see.
I'll be watching The Walking Dead or Fear the Walking Dead or World Beyond, and it has zombies, and my mama will be coming through, and she's like, "Oh, I just looked at the wrong time," because then they show a zombie on the screen and they look all gross. She's like, "Oh, I looked at the wrong time."
Obviously, she loves Instagram. And Backbeat says Hocus Pocus. Margaret says she needs to watch Hocus Pocus. I do too. I don't know if I ever actually watched that
It's
movie
a very
before.
iconic movie. I
I'm gonna
mean,
have to see what
that
it
is. Sorry.
sorry. I'm gonna have to see what it plays.
It's
Oh,
it's just one of those that you'll never forget. It's not really scary at all. It's more directed for children, so it's not, very scary at all. It's more of like you'll just have to watch it. It has three very iconic actresses in it: Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and I forget the third lady's name, but you know, and the little girl, she grew up and she became kind of a famous actor. So, you know, yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna have to do a search on my TV, see if it has upcoming, and then it may be on some of the free apps
Hmm.
on my TV. Marcel says I'm not into scary movies at all. If it's funny, then I'd watch, but not big into Halloween. Yeah, I mean, I like horror movies to a point, but like I don't care for like the too graphic or the too evil.
Yeah, I do kind of say some of the Saw movies kind of do make me flinch and kind of go, ooh, but I can still sit there and eat something while I'm watching it. It don't make my stomach turn. My grandmother can't handle that kind of stuff, so I only watch it by myself.
Teresa says Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. That's a good one. And you know what's funny? Like this like talking about Halloween and kind of like scary stuff. All of a sudden this popped in my head where Frank was away, I think at truck driving school in Arkansas. And I wasn't expecting him to come home till the following day. But he decided to go ahead and drive home that night. And he didn't tell me. So I'm laying down on the sofa watching TV. And all of a sudden I see the doorknob turning. And I'm just like kind of freezing like uh who's at the door, who's trying to get in my house, and it was Frank. It was a pleasant surprise, but oh, it scared me. Oh, Isla wants to know what you're watching on Halloween Day, Crystal.
Well, for sure, I'll be watching the new premiere of Doctor Who. It's their Halloween special. It comes on at 1:25 Central Time, 2:25 Eastern. So I'm kind of excited. I know a lot of people are very iffy about the 13th Doctor. I thought she did the best she could with what material she was giving and who she was working with. The showrunner and the writer kind of stunk the last couple of seasons, but I think she did pretty good at being the Doctor.
And like for me, I don't know. I may watch some Halloween movies Halloween Day. I'm not sure. Just depends on my mood. Let's see. Teresa saying I don't like zombies. and super gore movies or shows. Yeah, I'm really not big on the whole zombie thing either. Now I did like the game Plants vs Zombies. That was a cool game. I love that game. Let's see. Margaret saying my favorite Halloween movie used to be Friday the 13th. Not anymore. I get scared easily. And let's see. Marshall says I enjoy carving pumpkins. That's what I like about Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Teresa saying I'm not sure how to say that. Najmi is the third from Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Ivy says I dressed up as Beetlejuice about 30 years ago. Oh, that has to have to be cool. I'd love to see a picture of that if you have a picture, Ivy. And Backbeat says Najmi, or however you say it, she flew on the vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Brenda's here. Hi, Brenda. How are you doing today? Oh, and Tina's here too. Hi, Tina. How are you doing? Tina says your spider hat is sexy and spooky. Backbeat says change to cat eye Afghan. Teresa says I've got to get some more pumpkins carved for trick or treat on Saturday. Oh, awesome. And one thing I am thinking about, like whenever I do that Thanksgiving video, if some of y'all have like some pictures, like decoration pictures from Halloween that didn't get in that first video, I can go ahead and include those type of pictures in the Thanksgiving video too. Even though it will be late, but I think like some people may not have gotten their decorations out in time. I probably should have done that video a couple of days after Halloween. Let's see. Jane is here. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Oh, bye, Joe. I hope you have a good day.
Hi, Joe.
Let's see. Tina says she loves Hocus Pocus. I've had the pleasure to meet. Oh, oh, I get. Okay, I get it now. To meet Bette Midler and Jessica.
Oh, wow.
I'm doing fab. Okay, awesome. That's awesome that you got to meet them. Isola says she bought candy she wouldn't be tempted to eat. And Marshall says I carved 3D figures and pumpkins. Oh wow. See, and that was something I was hoping on my fall video that I would have gotten some carving pictures. But yeah, if you have some of those, send me pictures. I'll find a video to put them in. And I may decide to just do a little video after Halloween. Like if y'all have some Halloween pictures. And really, that's probably what I'm going to do. If anyone has any like Halloween pictures that didn't get in the video I just did, I'll do a video like a couple of days after if I get pictures. And speaking of videos, the next pets video is November 1st, which is just a few days away. So if y'all want y'all pet pictures on that video, get them in. I haven't gotten any pictures yet. So I just want to make sure to remind everyone about that video.
I'll
And
have
like
to start taking pictures of Tom and Oreo.
yes, Tom and Oreo, my buddies. And it's like, I think I've had two people so far send me pictures of their pets. And like if and if you sent your pet pictures the last time and you want, take new pictures or send some different pictures than last time, and I'll put them in there. And it's also like if you didn't get to participate last time, here's your chance. I love me some pets. Brenda says I'm working on Christmas decorations for my great granddaughter's tree. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, and I'm planning to do like a Christmas video, Christmas themed video too. Oh, Tina wants to know about our pet. I'll let Crystal go first.
I have two cats. One's male, one's female. The male is a gray-ish, multicolored gray, like dark gray, light gray, little bit of tan brown color. His name's Tom. He's about, I think, 2.5, 3 years old almost. And then I have Oreo. She's black and white. I think she's almost 7. And then I have 6 chickens, and only 3 of them have names: Missy, Lynn, and Freya. The other 3 don't have names because I can't tell them apart. They look exactly the same.
And I'm trying to talk Crystal into getting a sugar glider. Her, Lisa, and Cindy. But I don't think they make the best pets though. But I do know someone that had one. But I think they're cool though. So for me, for pets, I have my two cats, Allie and Sophie. Allie's my gray and white baby. She's the smaller cat, but she's the oldest. She's a moody little cat. There's days that she can be so clingy that like she doesn't want to leave your side. And then there's other days she's all hissing at you and don't want nothing to do with you. She's funny, but I've had her since she was about 3 weeks old. We had to bottle feed her, so she's my little baby. Then there's Sophie. She's calico. She looks kind of Halloweenish, and and she's a bigger cat, and she's a total love bug. I mean, she has her little stubborn stages, but for the most part, she's a love bug. She's very very affectionate, and she loves Frank, and she loves when we put this stool by the front door, and she'll look out the screen door. That's her spot. She loves watching outside. Okay, so you want to go ahead and ask the next question, Crystal?
If you got to name a country, what would you name it? I really don't even know. The
Have
only
some
thing
fun,
I can think
Crystal.
of is what, Sparkletopia. I don't know.
Be creative. This is one of those fun questions. Okay. So for me, I would go with Yorniopolis, the country of yarn. And let's see. Isla saying, I guess Creatopia. That's cool. But yeah, it's getting harder to come up with questions for live.
hmm That's why on my community tab, I had asked people to leave questions. I'm running out of ideas.
I mean, I do recycle some questions and ask them again because you get different people in all your lives, and
Yeah.
then as time goes on, you have more people that watch your channel.
Hmm.
So but I try to have at least a good amount that typically are new, but it's hard. Yes, it says Island of Yorn Fools. Backbeat says the Yorn considered. Trisha says Marita Trisha, only kidding. And Tina says prosperity sphere. But yeah, and like sometimes like I'll be watching TV and it makes me think of something. I'm like, oh, let me make a question about this. Marshall says racist free. And actually, Frank kind of came up with port of mine. I had the Yorny port, and then he said Opolis. I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. I guess I'll move on to the next question. Some others may answer, but we'll get those afterwards if they do. Okay, let's see. Do you hit the snooze button or wake up immediately? I'm a snooze button girl, and like I will literally I will set my alarm like about 30 minutes before I have to get up, and then I'll hit the snooze like all those times until it's time that I really actually need to get up.
Hmm.
I don't know. I really would get more sleep if I didn't do that, but then I find like I start waking up more by doing that. I don't know. I'm weird, and like sometimes too, I can sleep hard. So there are a few times where I'll sleep through an alarm clock, where I have had to put like it across the room. And I remember one time in the Navy, um, my I don't know what happened, but I must have slept through my alarm. And I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I only have, So I just threw my uniform on, practically ran to the schoolhouse. I think I was technically a minute late, but I got away with it. No one said nothing. But like, in the military, you can get in big trouble for being late. I mean, more than likely they would have just given me a warning, but it's it's not good to be late. So how about you, Crystal?
It all depends. If it's something very important, like I have to get up to go to the doctor or whatever it may be, I have something that I have to be up for and have to be there at a specific time, I will get up the very first time it goes off. But if it's just to wake me up because I might go to town with mama or something, then I might snooze it once or twice, and it's a 10-minute snooze in between. So that still gives me about 20 more minutes.
Tina thinks the Yorniopolis is funny. Mary says wake up immediately. Marshall says snooze 20 times, laughing out loud. Trisha says I need an alarm. I am terrible in the morning. I walk around like a zombie.
Me too.
Sorry. Teresa says, me too, Connie. Exactly 30 minutes snoozing. Why? I don't know. I know. It's like, at some level, why do I do it?
Mhm.
Okay, so hopefully that helps my throat. Okay. Marshall says, I will be back to sleep if I have 1 minute before I have to get up, laughing out loud. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Tina says, not me. I literally spring out of bed. I wish I could be like that. And like I said, and then there have been a few times where I've slept through my alarm. It don't happen often, but there have been a couple of times in my life. Lisa says, it depends if Frankie dog or Walter dog wakes me up. Frankie licks, Walter, Walter walks on me. Yeah, my cats walk on me. Issa says, don't worry, Frankie is a weenie. Walter is a chai weenie. Teresa says, I do the snooze every day for work. My husband is used to it by now. Tina's like, oh my God, a zombie. Yeah, yeah, that's one thing. I love that snooze button. Okay, where were we with the questions? Okay, you want to go ahead and ask the next question, Crystal?
What household chore do you dislike the most and why? I can hear my grandmother say
What's that?
in the background. She goes, dusting. For me, it's a toss up in between dusting, laundry, and doing the dishes. I hate all three, but if I had to pick which one I dislike the most would be putting away the laundry.
Yeah, for some reason, laundry, and it's not like laundry is really difficult because you can
Mm.
actually like fold laundry and sit back and relax. And you just gotta basically put your clothes to wash and put them in the dryer, take them out. But for some reason, laundry is like one of the worst chores. And the other one, dishes, it's like dishes never stop. And like we don't have a dishwasher,
Neither do
so
we.
we gotta wash our dishes hands, and it's just like it just seems like just when you get you wash your dishes there, they are again,
Hmm.
and
Well,
especially like
me and Mama, I'll do a week, then the next week she does it. Then I go do it a week, and then she does it. So we switch off week by week. So it's not one person doing it all the time. So it does give each of us a break. So that's good.
but it's just like when you cook a lot, it's like the dishes keep coming.
Hmm.
And let's see. Brenda had to go. Bye, Brenda. Have a good night. Trisha says cooking. I only do it because it's healthier. See, I love playing with cooking, and like I'll play around with different recipes, and then like I dirty a lot of dishes. Marshall says dishes. It kills my back.
I can sympathize with you on that one.
Yeah, and really now, yes, that's a back killer. And let's see, Isola says vacuuming. Mary says dishes. I have to wash them by hand, and they always seem to multiply as soon as you're done. They multiply. Dishes and laundry multiply. They, Tina says laundry. It looks like a hurricane in my bedroom, but it's all clean and 50% with the tag still intact. Niecy hates dishes. Yeah, I figured most people would say dishes and laundry.
Hmm.
Teresa says, I have an awesome husband. He does all the dishes. Yeah, you know what's funny? I'd be doing the dishes, and at a certain point, I get tired of the dishes, and then I hope like Frank will do them, and he'll do some, but Frank usually, you know, he tends never to get them all, and it's just like, oh, the dishes never stop. Okay, okay, Tina, please watch your language. You know, there may be small children nearby, someone watching, but Tina's saying dishes. Okay, Isola has to go. Bye, Isola. Have a good night. Yeah. Tina's like, when a keeper, he washes them. Yeah. Teresa has a good. Okay, I think we'll ask one more question and wrap things up. Okay. Let's see. What was your all-time favorite Halloween costume? And this could be either something that you yourself have worn as a costume, or maybe something that you saw someone else wearing that you thought was really cool or whatever. For me, my favorite costume that I've had for myself was when I dressed up as Raggedy Ann. And it's like I had the yarn hair. But the bad thing about that was it kept wanting to shift. Like most of the day while I was at work, I would put my hair like put it in a ponytail so it would stay better in place. Because it's like we had to keep fixing it and it was a pain. But I love being Raggedy Ann. How about you, Crystal?
And okay, you know the movie Scream, right?
Hmm.
You know the ghost face, what they call him, the killer dressed up as. Probably that one. It was, I think, the very last time I went trick or treating. I dressed up as that.
Aw, cool. I think Crystal froze up on us. Um,
I'm here.
okay, okay. Well, like for my Raggedy Ann, if y'all want to see pictures of that, it's in the intro of like my last couple of videos. I've been putting it in the intro. But yeah, that was me as Raggedy Ann. Teresa saying that, yeah, 30 years with her husband, he's awesome. That's good. Lisa saying a sexy witch. Teresa says dark angel. And Kaylina's here. Hi, Kaylina. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Tere- Teresa says, my little nephew was dopey years ago. Favorite, cutest ever. Oh, that must have been cute. Tina thinks the Raggedy Ann sounds cool. Ah, Marshall says Punky Brewster. That had to be adorable. And y'all saw that Punky Brewster came back, huh? On I think Peacock. Crystal's frozen on us again.
I'm here.
You're frozen though on the screen.
Oh,
Okay, you
well,
moved
it's
again
that stupid
now.
camera.
Tina says that's a scary costume, Crystal. Oh, David's here. Hi, David. How are you doing today? What are you currently working on? We only got a little bit longer. We're gonna be here. We're on the last question, and then we'll be wrapping up. Trisha says, dressed up as Amy from the Drew Carey show. I could wear lots of blue eyeshadow and I could be rude because Mimi was very rude. Had fun. Oh, that does sound cool. Tina says, the Halloween parade in New York City, a group dressed as the cast of Cats the Musical Fab. Oh, awesome. And actually, I did dress as a cat one time as a kid. It's like I was in like a black leotard. And my mom took the like the plastic stuff from a bike chain, and she used that for my tail. She sewed it onto the back. Kaylina's working on getting her boys to go to sleep. We're doing good, Kaylina. Thank you, Tina. And David says that he used to live one block away from Sixth Avenue in Manhattan. Getting home on Halloween was a nightmare. Oh, I bet. I bet. Okay, so I guess this is a good stopping point. Do you have anything that you would like to say before we?
Tomorrow night, or actually not tomorrow night, scratch that. Friday night, I've been one day off completely the last 2 days almost. Um, Friday night, I am going to have Ronnie of Crochet by Night on my channel. I hope y'all can make it. And um, I knew there was something else and I've already forgotten it. So I guess it don't matter.
We have a few more comments I'm gonna read. Tina
Okay.
says the bike chain is hilarious, and Angela's here, but we're just about to wrap things up, Angela. But thank you for coming. And Trisha says, I used to love going to the Halloween parade in New York City. Saw a group of people dressed as a bunch of grapes and they clung together funny. Yeah, those parades have to be awesome to actually go in person. It's okay, David. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna wrap up in just a minute. But I'm glad you showed up. Okay, so I'm caught up again on the chat. So yeah, like I said, oh, Michelle's wanting to know what time Friday, Crystal.
It's I always on Fridays I always go live at 6:30 Central Time. That translates to 7:30 Eastern Time and 4:30 Pacific and 5:30 Mountain.
And like I had mentioned earlier in the live, make sure to get it, those that want to be included in my next pet video. It's on November 1st. Make sure y'all get y'all pictures in soon because there's not much time left. So get y'all pictures in. David says he's doing a holiday marathon starting at 1 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Awesome. But yeah, but get y'all pet pictures in, and I want to thank you, Crystal, for coming live with me. I
Thank
enjoyed
you for
having
having me.
you. Besties. so so anyway, I want to thank everyone for watching today's live. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And thank you those that will be watching on replay. And I hope everyone has a fabulous Yorny day. Be the light and bye.